I get this question nearly every day. James, ominous prices, what is my Sacagawea dollar coin really worth? Well, the answer is it depends. And in this video, I'm going to answer exactly why these coins sold for so much money. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to be 100% honest, straightforward, and to the point as possible. If you have a Sacagawea coin, there's a high probability that what you have is a coin that is worth only $1 or $2. But what you want to avoid is coming across one of these coins and accidentally spending it or selling it for too little amount of money. If you have just 2 minutes, watch this video because you don't want to get caught out not knowing the information in this video. So let's go ahead and hop right into it with this first coin from 2000. So this is a Philadelphia issue coin. How do you know it's a Philadelphia issue coin, you ask? Well, look right below the date. You're going to see a small P mint mark standing for the Philadelphia Mint. Now, this coin is graded by PCGS at a mint state 65, with 70 being the highest achievable grade. From 60 to 70 means uncirculated mint state. This coin got right in the middle of the road. Please handle your coins with care because every single point difference really does matter when it comes to the value of your coin. These grading companies will keep your coins safe long term, so it might be a good idea to get yours done, but I will say the majority of the time it's not worth it. It costs more time and money than your coin is actually worth most of the time. This coin, which is worth a face value of $1, sold for 49 bucks. Now, here's a really cool coin. It's a 2000D Sacagawea dollar from the Millennium set. It is a proof-like coin graded by NGC at a mint state 68, and it's sold for $124. Now, whenever I come across a Sacagawea coin, this is what I'm looking for. Pay close attention. So, PCGS graded this coin at a mint state 64. This is one of my favorite varieties and it is located on the back of the coin. So PCGS graded this coin at a mint state 64. This is what we call a wounded eagle coin. So during the minting process, there was a break in the die causing this, quote, unquote, wounded eagle. I love the nickname here, and essentially what you want to be looking for is the appearance of like a stick or a branch going through the eagle. This example is a bit hard to see, but once you see it, you definitely cannot unsee it. This is something that people have no idea what to look for. If you went up to 100 people and said, hey, do you know about the wounded eagle? There's a good chance that none of them actually know about it, but now that you've watched this video and you're continuing to learn, now you know that you're able to turn a $1 coin into $244. Like this person did. Now, before we go into the next coin, I want to say this. A lot of the time, the variety of your Sacagawea dollar coin can have a bigger influence on the coin versus just the condition. So, sure, condition is important, but the type of coin or the variety of your coin is very, very important. This coin is a Philadelphia issue 2000 Sacagawea coin graded by NGC at a mint state 69, so only 1 point away from the perfect grade of 70. It sold for $264. Now, this is very interesting, guys. It sold for $1,140. Now, this label is something completely new by NGC. You can see that it says rank number 70 from the 100 greatest US modern coins. First edition. This is the Green Acre presentation, graded by NGC at a mint state 68 DPL. DPL just means deep proof-like. So, proof just means the coin is very, very shiny, and this is proof-like. It's not actually a proof, but it's like a proof. It sounds a bit silly, but that's just what collectors like to call it. And they will pay a bit more money for it, as you can see, because this coin sold for $1,140. Alright guys, well if you stayed until this point, you are in luck because we have 2 coin memes here from a very special release. Both of the coins actually came from what we call a Cheerios box. Now, I'm sure a lot of you, or almost all of you, know what Cheerios is. It is a cereal. Back in 2000, they did a promotion where they actually had these coins wrapped in a nice plastic wrapping that went inside of your Cheerios box. The cool thing about these coins is that they sell for so much money and they have a cool history about them too, like a cool story. So these 2 coins graded by NGC at MS68. Now, you may be asking, James, how do I know if I actually have one of these coins? Because, I don't have my cereal box from 26 years ago. Well, I'm glad you asked because there's a very key distinguishing factor that tells you that you have one of these coins. Look at the back of your Sacagawea dollar coin. Now, the condition must be clear enough that you can see this area fully visible. You're going to want to look at the tail feathers and you're going to want to be looking right to the right of the feet. There are going to be these diagonal lines in the tail feathers. Now, if you have those diagonal lines, then you have this Cheerios dollar coin. If you do not, you either have a very worn coin, and that's considered not a Cheerios dollar, or you have a coin that is simply not a Cheerios dollar. So the key thing here is look for these lines in the tail feathers because that could mean you have a Cheerios dollar. These two coins sold for $6,600, but the majority of that value came from the Sacagawea dollar coin and not the Lincoln cent coin. Listen, if you have a coin or a piece of paper money and you're not sure about it, we have a coin and currency ebook down below. You can pick up. That's going to give you some very straightforward information so you know what you should do next with your collectible. We do hope you enjoy the video, guys. Make sure to get that free ebook down below, and we will see you guys in the next video.